Hey Practicum, here is the schedule for next week in November. We have Monday is going to be just a charter school program, and Lindsay Groves is going to be leading that for the first and second graders. At the end of the schedule, I'll go through different themes for every age group, so you'll know what you'll be doing. And as well, I'll have Lindsay and Karen. You guys will be expected to come in on Monday with during the project time to bring in a revised charter school lesson that you've developed. So pick one that you've developed that you like, look at our feedback, and make all the revisions that you possibly can, and bring it in either with either on a zip drive or email it to yourself, so we have a new clean version that we can look at on Monday and work on, and maybe add some Wisconsin core competency standards to it. So I want some revisions on those so that we are ready to go with changing them up. Tuesday, we have a school group coming out, so some of you will be doing Laws of Nature or Skullduggery, or in Roxy's case, leading the Web of Life activity at the end of the day, which I hope you'll enjoy. We also have a nature study program, so Matt, you're going to be doing nature study with the older classroom, and you're going to do a 2-hour program, so you'll have more time, and your theme is going to be digging up the past lesson plan. So I want you to turn that into a lesson plan, a nature study lesson plan, revise things as needed. And I've already sent the lesson plan itself to Lori, so she knows what's going on, and it's going to be incorporated into the main lesson for the week. So you'll have some more time to get out there, though, and possibly do some digging. And they're learning about the Wisconsin inhabitants now, too, so it really works well within their lesson. And they haven't been over to the parsonage yet, so that'll be a great opportunity to spend some more time doing that. One change for the lesson plans: there are no lesson preps required, Katie, Shane, Jake, or Hillary, for next week. Instead, we'll be observing you and using a lesson prep form as a sort of a rubric to grade your teaching. So while you don't have to submit something, we expect that you're going to do everything according to the lesson prep, and we will assess your teaching that way and give you your points that way. So hopefully you'll enjoy that and prepare appropriately. Alec and Holly, you guys, for one day this week, you're going to be assisting Lindsay with her after-school program. So you two will meet Linda at in the TNR parking lot, the one on the side of the building, at 3:15, and she'll drive you from there. So you won't have a UWSP vehicle for that day. So that's Tuesday. If you're not teaching, then you should plan on that day to, if you're coming out, to bring out your revised charter school lesson plan that you've written. We need to get it revised with all the comments that we made and feedback. Make it so that basically somebody could pick it up and teach that lesson, add what changes you think would make it go better. Because we're going to create this general, basically we're going to create a curriculum book, which will have all of the best nature study lesson plans in there for future practicum students to use. So I need yours completely polished and perfect. So on Tuesday during project time, for some of you, you may be doing that and working on that. Wednesday will be a day where Nick is doing a charter school program and Christopher is doing a charter school program. Anyone else that's coming out will be working on their charter school lesson plans, their revisions. So you'll expect to show up that day with a revised, bring a lesson plan that we can look at, add the core competency standards to, and make it really nice, clean, and polished. Nick and Christopher, let's see. I guess I should start talking about themes for programs. So for pre-K and K, the first one is on Wednesday, and Nick is doing that one. And I want you to focus on their circle time. So again, that's the time where you have them seated and you're focused on maybe doing some repetition. I would like you to take them on a hike as well. And as for a theme, I'm leaving it kind of open to you with the fall theme. You can use the Nature Navigator as some inspiration, but basically I want your goal is to incorporate a song and some circle time and a song somewhere into your lesson, Nick. So plan that. For Christopher, they're working on their legends right now, so you can choose a legend or a myth and share with them and do a story time with the first and second graders. And then your focus is going to be on skunks. So maybe you can teach them a little bit about skunks. That happens to be what's going on the Nature Navigator page right now, getting ready for winter. So I'm just going to back up then to Lindsay for Monday. You're also working with the first and second graders. I would like you as well to focus on legends or myths, so sharing some sort of story. And your focus is going to be on ferns, on evergreen ferns, and that's on the Nature Navigator for this week too. So you can read a little bit about them and figure out how you're going to add in that into a learning lesson for them. So we've got those covered. Thursday, we didn't talk. Lindsay, you also are doing a charter school program for the pre-K kindergarten students, and your focus is, like the other one, is going to be some sort of circle time, incorporate a song somehow into the lesson, and taking them on a hike. Basically, we're just teaching them some very basic social skills, learning how to walk together as a group, learning how to follow the rules, and enjoying nature. We want them just to experience the trail, so you can take them on a different trail, and if you have any other natural history content you want to add from the Nature Navigator, you can. That might be through a story or a song in yours. So if you're also coming out on Thursday, that would be your day to come out and bring a revised charter school lesson that you've already taught, revise it, clean it up, and we'll finish cleaning it up on Thursday. And Friday's group, Diana, Courtney, and Megan, we're going to do the same thing. So you guys just have to arrive. We'll arrive at 9:30 on Friday, and your project time will be cleaning up your lessons, but I expect that you will show up with a revised lesson for that day. So that's some new things. We're revising charter school lessons. Some of you are teaching new charter school lessons. Some of you are helping with the after-school programs. It looks like Sam and Bree are helping Linda at the Roshold program on Thursday. So you're going to meet her out at Suez at 2:45. There'll be a vehicle for you for that day. And new thing with lesson preps for next week at least, you don't have to submit a lesson prep, but do expect that we will grade you based on the lesson prep rubric when we observe you teach your lesson. So good luck with that, and we'll see you soon.